All right, your Pratte Pack Big K morning show, a little over an hour away. Susie Cool for Paul Rasmussen at the anchor desk. We're going to have everything for you, the latest AccuWeather, some sports news that you can use, and a perfect way to extend your holiday weekend. Last night, big fireworks display in the city of Pittsburgh. No one does it better, but America's fascination with fireworks is becoming even more big business. We're going to be talking about that. And more fireworks continue from the nation's capital as the president says, I'm in it to win it. He's talked to his doctors. He's talked to the governors from across this country, including our own Josh Shapiro. And the big interview, George Stephanopoulos, is still looming hours away. We're going to be talking about that all weekend long. And let me just give you an idea as far as what we have on today's show, as far as some incredible guests, some lifestyle stuff, and some stuff that ties in with everything making news today. We're going to start off talking to a person who's a nutritionist. She is a fitness guru, and she's someone that the audience knows from the Opulux Wellness Center. She's Jessica Festa. Right after local news at 7 today with Susie. You know, everybody wants that beach body. They want to get in shape. The weather is warmer. Well, guess what? You can do it in a very safe and easy way with being a cross trainer. That's far as swimming, bicycling, walking, some lighter stuff that can actually get you in shape. She'll be explaining all of that when she drops by right after local news at 7. And then even though everything in the way of full bloom right now, your garden is reaping the harvest, the flowers have never looked better, the trees are blooming, well, there's still a lot of planning to do, and you can do it on a budget. The organic gardener, Doug Oster, after local news at 7:30, drops by to help you with that. And then it's another day of the giant tent sale. I was out there spending the day, Bethel Park, EV True Value. Andy Amrine, Mr. True Value, after local news at 8, pounding down all of the nails in those home improvement projects with his extended holiday weekend and some great specials at True Value that can help you get the product and get that list complete, get back home and get it done. And we're not done there. As far as Andy, we've got more. After local news at 8:30, it's July. What does that mean? Steeler Nation, weeks away from Latrobe, lots of things happening in the NFL. So him being a professional sports agent, what's on his calendar? What are these athletes going through just weeks away from camp? And then everybody is waiting to see how this quarterback thing will unfold. Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, Cal Allen, all of that and more with Greg Diolis, my co-host from the Coons Market Black and Gold Sunday Show after local news at 8:30. Now here's something to think about. So about 30 years ago, Helen Hunt, Bill Paxton were in a movie called Twister. Back then we thought Kansas and Nebraska and places like that. But what we have seen in recent weeks here alone, everybody anticipating that new movie with that soundtrack from that country performer Luke Combs is looking at Twisters a little bit differently, especially as far as what we've experienced in Western Pennsylvania. And on that note, after local news at 9, Mary Hours from KDK Television drops by to talk about the tornadoes, talk about the summer weather, and there's also a hurricane out there. So she's going to step in and spend a little time with us. She, of course, joins me on Sundays, but she'll be here today with your Pratte Pack on the Big K Morning Show. And then one more guest, an amazing guest, after local news at 9:30. During his time in Congress, he was known as a moderate politician, one of the best, bipartisanship, reaching across the aisle. But he too is trying to figure out what's happening with the president, what's happening in Washington, and what's happening to our government. From his home in Florida, after local news at 9:30, my good friend, former Congressman Jason Altmaier. That rounds off a busy morning. Don't miss a single moment of it. We begin right after that news at 5:30 today. Your Pratte Pack for Larry Richard, the Big K Morning Show on KDKA 100.1 FM, AM 1020. Good morning.